As you know, my name is, oh, the mic, yes. Okay, here we go. Okay, as you know, my name is Panda. Can you see the resemblance? My name is actually Estefana Corral, but not many know it here. Many relatives don't even know my real name. I was asked if I wanted to share about Katie's Kids and Education for Life. I'll try my best to do both in 5 minutes. I am honored to be here and share my experiences with you all. I'll start by giving you a little bit of my background. I was born and raised in Arizona. I grew up at Neighborhood Ministries from the age of 7. I am now as old as Neighborhood Ministries. I have 4 beautiful children: Omar, 23, Jackie, 22, Leslie, 17, and Raimundo, 9. And I have a huge extended family. Most attended Neighborhood Ministries as well. Look at the book. You'll see some familiar faces, are similar to me. Coming from a dysfunctional family where drugs, alcohol, abuse, neglect, and poverty were the norm. As a child, I had no hopes or dreams for the future. Fast forward to the age of 13, I had just been promoted to the 8th grade. I was a junior high leader at Kids Club for the kindergarten class. A little girl named Juanita tugged at my shirt and said, "Teacher Panda." I didn't know it then, but those 2 little words planted a tiny seed of hope in me. A 5-year-old planted hope in me. Profound, right? Just wait, it gets better. High school lasted about 3 months, give or take. That's a whole nother conversation. Fast forward to 17-year-old pregnant Panda. Another child unknowingly watered that seed of hope again. I was inspired to get my GED for my little guy, but it didn't quite go as planned. I tested at a 3rd grade level. I had never stayed at a school long enough to learn. Did you know that it takes a child 3 months to fully adjust to a new school? During that time, they are not learning to their full capacity. Whew. I attended at least 15 different schools by the age of 17. I had multiple learning delays. I noticed other students completed their work twice as fast as I did. Teachers were getting frustrated because they lacked the knowledge on how to teach me. And of course, being a pregnant high schooler, filled with insecurities, who had no voice, I gave up and accepted that 8th grade was as good as it gets. Fast forward to 23-year-old Panda. Neighborhood opens its own GED program. I volunteered as the daycare worker for the young mothers who attended the program. More water was added. A year later, it was my mentor's mom's birthday, which I also met at Neighborhood Ministries' Mom's Place. She was consistent in my life and my children's life. She believed in me and accepted me. I finally had a mother figure I trusted and knew wasn't going to give up on me, and I wanted to make her proud. So I enrolled in the GED program at Rio Salado and received my diploma, which, by the way, was self-led. The seed started to sprout. By the way, she is right there, and her name is Ayla Alexander, which is also an English teacher, so thanks to her, my speech is pretty well. A year later, it was but again, terrified to attend college, the sprout started to wither, until one day I received a call from Jeremy, asking if I was interested in working as a teacher assistant at Katie's Kids. I laughed and thought he was crazy. I wasn't smart enough, I wasn't good enough, I was afraid, so I declined. But days later, I started to think of my kids as preschool teachers, Katie, Erica, Lenny, and the love and care they gave to my children. After a couple of phone calls from Jeremy, I eventually accepted. It was similar to Kids Club, but I got paid. Katie's Kids inspired me to do more. I wanted to be the best teacher for my students. I noticed I lacked a lot of knowledge, especially regarding challenging behaviors. We all have that one student that will either make or break you. I needed to know how to help, so I reached out to Lisa Brownlee, who helped me enroll into Phoenix Community College. My first college class was supporting challenging behaviors in a classroom. Go figure. Everything I learned, I took right into the classroom. A STEM emerged. After I worked at Neighborhood's Early Head Start, later on I worked at Neighborhood's Early Head Start, is where I witnessed firsthand just how vital those first few years of life are. Have you ever heard a 2-year-old tell another 2-year-old, I need my space?